leaves everywhere. Yay!
Happy Thanksgiving!
We're here celebrating Thanksgiving with wonderful food like Brussels sprouts and bacon and maple syrup.
And yams and marshmallows, of course. So it kind of failed, but it's fine.
And then we have ham with pineapple, fresh pineapple.
And some wine.
And Caesar salad and biscuits.
And applesauce that I made. So we just got back from school, and I just thought I'd make a quick video so that I have all these thoughts fresh in my mind. Jacqueline got to come to school with me today, so that was really fun. We had our revival group, and then we had, just have my notes here, so that's why I'm looking down. But we had Dan Fairley, which is our Bible teacher. He came and spoke on brave communication, which was really good. And just one of the short points that I want to share with you is how to share your heart. And first you have to know your heart. So first you have to know your thoughts and your emotions and what's going on. And then you have to hear their heart. So hear where they're at and what's going on with them. And then you can share your heart. So first know your heart, then hear their heart, and then you get to share your heart, which is just like one of his little tips on how to communicate well with people. The next person we got to hear the lead pastor at Bethel, which is Eric Johnson, and he shared about the legacy that people have left behind for us. And he said, us as students are being given an inheritance of 60 years of blood, sweat, and tears. Now what are we going to do with it? So it just like made it really real that this school, it's not just this year, it's been years and years coming to this day. Like, people have put in so much work, and it didn't just happen by chance, so we need to really steward that.
That when you hear particularly another follower of Christ utter the words, I'm not creative, or well, you're the creative one, to break it right there.
Come on.
Right?
Remind them who God is. In the beginning, God created, and then remind them who they are.
Come on.
Because this is not a game. Creativity is not a cute representation of the gospel. Creativity is the gospel.
I'm just filling up with fuel after a long, very long day that is still definitely not done. So I got asked to dance on stage today, like last minute, very last minute. It was awesome. So that was an incredible experience. I had like 6 or 8 different people come up to me afterwards and tell me how great I was. So that was fun and really cool. Also, I started the creativity track, and everybody got me really excited about creativity again, and that was really fun. So it was a good day, and it's not done. I still have home group.
The treasure in the midst of the dirt of people's lives. I was talking to him about this.
You won't let me go. You won't let me go.
So I actually did buy that painting I was talking about a few weeks ago, and here it is hanging on the wall in the Bethel campus on display. And so as soon as it's done here, then I get it in my house. for a run this morning. It's like 7 o'clock and it's absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous out here. So that just made my day way better. But I'm gonna keep running. I just barely started and I'm already taking breaks.
So, okay, let's pray in Spanish. I just want to just raise your hands and just connect with Jesus right now. En el nombre de Jesús, declaro que en este momento, papá, tu fuego va a caer sobre este lugar.
We are on our way
To die.
to die.
To go swimming!
In Shasta Lake, and it's only 18 degrees. Well, we're gonna jump into the very cold lake in the very dark water. So if we emerge, we will let you know.
We'll let you know if we survive.
Let's go.
Okay, here goes. It's not even that cold.
Oh, it feels warm.
It's actually nice.
That's very nice. So we survived jumping in the water. So I was just thinking about a few different things that I learned this week. We didn't have much of a chance to take videos. It just got really busy and didn't think about it. So in creativity track, they really pulled out our nature to create. So God is the creator. He created us to create because we are created in His likeness. And God is very creative, obviously. He created the whole earth. And it's like the first 5 words of the Bible is, like God created. Like in the beginning, God created. So like creation is just such an important aspect of who we are. And so I really love how Bethel celebrates the culture of creativity. And so there's just so much creativity here and they champion it so well. So I'm really excited to jump into that world again and just begin dancing again.
Why can't I just be? Why must I fit in some category? You know the phrase to be is the simplest of verbs. After to be, there are no blanks that must be filled with words. I'll break it down for you the way my father did for me. Back when I was 3 and merely bouncing on his knee, could barely talk, but nonetheless to conjugate this verb is key. So, here it is, the conjugation of the verb to be. I am, period. You are, period. He, she, or it is, period. Sentence is complete and not an adjective in sight. Still, I feel pressure to compete with all your labeling, which you might as well quit at. All your boxes, dividing tab.
Hi, we're traveling to the beach today, so that's gonna be good.
Yay!
And so this is Mary, and she's from Germany. So she's joining us in our adventure. It's 3 degrees!
What the heck?
We're gonna die! So we're in Weaverville, and it's 2 degrees.
And it feels like home.
It feels like I can see my breath. It's gorgeous. And we're in a little main street, so we're gonna go see if we can find some chocolate. But it doesn't open till 9 a.m. So apparently we have to wait until the way
chocolate.
home.
Notebooks for your human lab experiments, post-its, envelopes, and masking tape to silence hope. I'm done. Your reign of bondage in my life is over. I can take no more, but you can take all those supplies straight to the Container Store. I am, you are, he, she, or it is. Period. And if you think this song is just about me, the fact that I can be along with you, it, he, or she.
Oh my gosh, babe! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy!
It's the ocean!
Yay!
chickens are releasing all of their offspring.
Yes, the air is pregnant.
I just went swimming in the ocean. It's so cold, it actually is painful. It's like, just hurts everywhere. Everywhere the water's touching you, it hurts. So me and Jacqueline went for a little swim, and now we need to run around and warm up. So we're in Weaverville, and we stopped to walk down Main Street.
Yay!
And
Jacqueline
it's
is very
cold.
sick.
Jacqueline is motion sick, so she's trying to stay alive. And it's pretty cold.
It's like
But-
2 degrees.
Not as cold as it was this morning.
Okay, it's like 7 degrees.
We're going to a Thanksgiving dinner tonight, and it's like 30 degrees. It does not feel cool enough to be fall. It's crazy.